Certainly we give great honor, praise, and thanksgiving to God our Father, to the Spirit of God that's in this place, and to the Spirit that abides in the heart of every believer, to the honorable gift and of this great house. We salute you, we honor you, and thank you for this opportunity to share with these women and men of God in this wonderful setting. I do always honor the presence of my wife, who is the constance in my life, to Pastor Jackson, First Lady Jackson, to my three cousins back there, the three brothers, and I can't tell you the support they give me constantly. I appreciate them so very much. Deacon Andre, good to see you. We appreciate your presence today. Listen, without text, without title, but in a proper tone, I want to follow suit of these wonderful women of God who've already spoken as it talked about coming out of the cave. Coming out is indicative of victory is nigh. Coming out indicates that I am relishing in my place of victory. But you can't come out till you first come in. You can't come out. Because coming out is subsequent to coming in. And what you have to understand, beloved, is that whether you invite it, whether you desire it, it is the counsel of God to put all of us in a cave. You will not get through your sojourn in life. You will not do your purpose for God. You will not be an instrument in His hand without having a cave experience. Now, caves naturally are formed by underground swells of water. Water that sets becomes acidic, and it eats away at the solid rock and creates a cavity, a hole and a space that once was solid ground is now hollow ground because water that has been setting has eaten away at its foundation. The cave is unlike any other place because the cave in and of itself, the atmosphere is different. The lighting is different. It's dark, it's cold. The tenants, the residents that live in the cave is not normal for the most part. They are bats, insects, bears, lions. It's a dark place. It's a hollow place. It's not normal living conditions. But it's in the counsel of God that all of us experience the cave, because when you look at the Bible throughout its whole narrative, in Genesis 19 and Judges chapter 2, and the prophets of Isaiah and Ezekiel, and the Chronicles and Samuel, in the life of Israel, God uses the cave for two purposes. One of safety, and the other, you're scared. Wow. You're running from something to get to a safe place for security. So in the mind of God, God uses the cave for a reason. And right now, I don't know you, I'm not a prophet, but I can tell you along your life's journey, you're either stressed or stretched. And if you're not stressed or stretched, and God uses that to get us to go to the cave, because since he sets it up for us to go to the cave, he wants us to learn how to survive in it. Yeah. You gotta learn how to survive. Everybody can shout on the mountain. Everybody can dance up here. Everybody can dance when the lights are on. Everybody can do their thing in a wide space, but can you survive in a cubby hole? Can you survive when the lights are out and now your eyes are dilating and you got to adjust to a new light and bats are flying over your head and insects are crawling all over you? There's no fresh water. Can you survive the cave? And while there's a physical, literal cave, we also go through psychological, emotional caves. My sisters have already spoken. They talked about being transparent, and they talked about the cavity that happens in our life. They talked about you're called, chosen, but at the same time, all of us have dips and low moments in our lives. Caves comes in forms of depression. Caves comes in forms of being lonely. Caves comes in forms of being rejected. Caves comes in the form that you can go out to an outer place and be a blessing to somebody and come home and there's halation. Home. You can speak into the lives of others and they can get it and get erect and walk upright and get blessed. Go home and say the same thing and nothing happens. You can speak to other men and they become men. Speak to your own sons and they cast you aside. That's a form of a cave. I've been privileged to preach in quite a few places across the United States, and I can go and say peanut butter jelly, bubble gum, and people will shout. And then I can come home to my own church and text and put my hermeneutics and my homiletics together, and they sit there, fold their arm, and look at you like you're crazy. That's a cave. Have you ever had to be ministering to a place and it's dark and it's dismal? Cave is where God uses. God uses the cave because he uses it for your security. When you're scared. It was Lot in in Genesis chapter 19, after the Sodom and Gomorrah experience, after he had dealt with the angelic beings and how the nation was evil. And after he left there and after his two daughters, he ran to a cave because he was scared of the outcome of what would take place. It was the children of Israel when they had war all around them and heathenistic nations trying to take their life. God created a cavity, a hole in the ground so he could hide his people. It's the prophet, after speaking a word, and though they speak it boldly and clearly, still have fears of what the outcome will be. So they hide in the cave. When you have put all you have in it and nothing seems to come out of it. When you've labored, when you've given everything that you had, there's a cave. And sometimes people telling you to get up and shout, but they don't know that you're in a dark cave. They don't know you don't have enough. It took all of your energy just to get here. It took all of your efforts to put clothes on. It took all of your efforts just to drive up to the place. It took all of your efforts just to walk in the sanctuary. You don't even have enough to raise your hands because in your mind you're in a cave. But what you got to understand, beloved, coming out is indicative that you first went in. You have to learn some strategies while you're in the cave. Learn how to live in reduced space. You begin to learn the difference in sound from people to animals. You learn how to come out of it. And then when you get back to the populace, when you get back to society, you have a deeper sense of appreciation that when you walk into a larger space, when you have to lay on a rock, and when you have to drink still waters, and when you have to survive bats, and have to survive this, and survive that, because when you stay in darkness so long, your thinking begins to change. We'll have a witness in here. It's hard to keep saying I'm the head and not the tail. It's hard to keep saying greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world when you're in a dark place. As I move to my close, coming out is indicative, is subsequent to first going in. But God don't want us to become cave dwellers. He wants you to pass through it so that you can be a living testimony to tell others that you can survive your cave. Come on, right here, sideswipe the neighbor and tell them you can survive your cave. Come on, sideswipe the other neighbor on the other side and tell them you can survive your cave. Come on, look at somebody and say you are a cave survivor. Oh, yeah, tell somebody, I may look good on the outside, but you don't know my experiences. So, in his end, I close when I say to you in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 38, God says, and they've endured wildernesses, they've endured dens and caves, and then their names were mentioned in the honorable mention, because they learned how to deal with the cave. Wow. If you want your name written, and printed for others to read, and for it to become a lasting name, you can't be afraid of your cave. You gotta not only not be afraid of the cave, but you got to be able to dwell in it, the duration of the time that God sets you there. Because every negative that's coming up in your life is not necessarily satanic. It's strategic for your growth. Come on, come back to me. Pastor Smith, there has been some subtractions in my life that I regretted. And I thought the devil was busy and God was subtracting. God was dividing. God was multiplying. God was adding. God was doing the math. There were some key people in ministry that left and it broke my heart. And then 30 days later, 60 days later, I learned it was a blessing that they were. Stuff got better because God showed me that he could keep the ministry and hold it, because every increase is not an increase. It's not about gaining as much as it is about maintaining. Come on, slap somebody right there. You missed one. That was a shouting point. We're always looking for gain, but you better look at somebody and say, I'm maintaining. I ain't go up, but I sure didn't go down. I've been hit, but I'm still here. And so what you got to understand, beloved, live your cave experience. Coming out, then I close by really telling you this. I've never been good at English. That's one of why God called me. You talk real good. But coming out is not that you came out, or that you come out. Coming out is a process. Coming out is perpetual. It means that even though I have resolved in my heart that I'm coming to my place of victory, I haven't yet arrived. So while I resolve in my heart today, right now that I'm coming out, I still got to keep moving. You don't get from here to that podium in one leap. Pastor Hayden, you don't get there with one leap. You got to take steps. You got to keep moving, because it's the steps of a good man or a good woman that is ordered by the Lord. So coming out means you got to go through the process. You keep moving. Come on, slap somebody and say, you got to keep moving. Tell them you got to keep moving. Tell them you got to keep moving. You got to keep saying it. You got to keep talking it. You got to keep doing it. You got to keep doing what God told you. And eventually you will arrive out of the cave where God can showcase your life to other people. Godspeed to you. God's best be your reality. But make your mind up that you ended up in the cave for one or two reasons. For safety, or you were scared. And in every case, check it out. The prophet ran. It was mentioned already about Jezebel. And Obadiah was scared to death. He had 100 prophets and he divided them into twos, 50 over here and 50 over there, and put them in the cave because Jezebel was on a tear. So caves ain't all that bad if they provide safety. That's why I like the rock badger. That's why I like the gopher, because they know how to hide out in small spaces. And every now and then, when they need some water, when they need something to eat, they run out, they get what they get, and then they run right back to where the safety is. And do you not know, healing hearts, all you need to do is come to the rock, get what you need, run back, hide in the rock, and get safety, because some people stay out in open spaces too long, where birds can come and pick them up. My sister said you better know your vulnerability, because even though you're now saved, anointed, and appointed, nothing about your old nature has changed. If you like what you like before you got saved, you still like what you like. The problem is you just don't react to it. Come on, talk back to me. And the church need to be honest about that. In other words, if you like men, if you like women before you got saved, you still like them. You even got too old, too slow. Come on, talk back to me. Incapable, but your imagination is still all over the place. So Pastor Lambert made a point. He said, do not be so judgmental about other people. Because I have discovered in 40 years of preaching that the people that preach hard on something so much are guilty of it. Because you know God is getting ready to bring you out. You want to give God to praise. You want to clap your hands and say, I looked at my days differently. But today I want to appreciate the experience. But I just want you to find a partner. Get your partner and say, we're coming out together. We're coming out of this. We're coming out of this. Whatever you need, we're coming out together. You're not here by yourself. We're all coming out of something. want you to pray the little children that's on their way out. You gotta see it before you see it. You gotta see it before you see it. Rub your eyes. Do you see it differently now? You gotta see it before you see it. Then go ahead and give God praise. And say, I see it coming. I see it. I see it. What do you see, preacher? I see my children saved. I see my family delivered. Come on, I see restoration. I see wholeness. What do you see? All right, it's time for lunch. Y'all stop playing so we can release them to go eat. Jeremiah said it like this. He said it like fire. Shut up in that book. Y'all shouldn't act like this.